Okay guys, today we're on day 3 of the Captains of Industry or Robber Barons assignment. Congrats on finishing up your notes pages yesterday. Nice job. Today we're taking our notes page one step further and we are creating a Piktochart with our chosen greatest captain or baron. Okay? So this screencast exists to make sure you know how to navigate Piktochart. It is a sweet resource, but it's really important to watch this video and make sure that we understand exactly precisely how it works, okay? So I'm on the lesson for today, which should look familiar to you guys, because you have to be in the lesson to hit play on the video. You're going to click in step 3 to access Piktochart, and I've linked us to just generalpiktochart.com. This is something you have to sign up for, but because you have a Google account through school, guess what? You don't have to do anything for it. So all you're going to do is click the sign up button up here, and then you will click sign in with Google. Okay? After you've done that, as long as your email is up, your school email, you should see a page very similar to mine, okay? So for our activity, for our greatest robber baron, there are some specific things we have to include in it. Let's go ahead and jump back to our directions to make sure we're considering them before we pick our format. So looking at our instructions here, you'll see that according to the rubric, we have to provide 10 pieces of background information on why our baron is the greatest, and then tell me why. Don't just give me statistics, tell me why. I also need 5 pictures, and I need to know that you guys are letting yourself get creative with it, okay? So if we look at our instructions for the day, it says today you're going to start your Piktochart that demonstrates how and why you made your decision for the greatest captain or baron. We already have Piktochart up, and we're watching the video right now. Couple extra notes to remember. Compile your notes and put them on your chart. You will need to take what you learn and apply it to the project, not just copy and paste. So maybe you took notes about Andrew Carnegie's rise to power. Don't say he rose to power. Tell me why he rose to power, okay, guys? Always got to tell me why. And we need to consult this list below here to make sure we have everything. So what I need on your Piktochart, name, date, and chosen figure, 10 pieces of background info, tell me how he came to be a baron or captain, an explanation with 5 specific reasons why you chose your individual above the others, and then 5 relevant pictures, and make it pretty. So back to Piktochart. I would recommend choosing a very simple template, especially if this is your first time using this. I know that many of us have done this in other classes, maybe last year, but I don't want you getting flustered. That's not fun. So I'm in the infographic, all formats section here. And if we click on infographic, you can see kind of what's going on here for those. They have some templates that could possibly be helpful for you here. I'd recommend maybe looking at Education Basic, Business Basic, see if there's any other good ones. And these are all pro, which means we have to pay for them. Another good option here is a poster. And that's another way to just keep it simple, friends, okay? So if we look at our posters here, you always have the option to create your own. And you always have the option to choose a template and go from there. I'm going to go ahead and go for the education infographic, which is what I'd recommend you guys go for if you get stuck. You'd go ahead and click the Create button here. And you'll see that you need to make a title. And the way you would do that would just be by clicking on it and then typing. And then you can always give a subtitle. Maybe you chose him to be the greatest robber baron. This would also be a great place to put a picture. If you'd like to move the text, all you need to do is scooch it on up. And if you'd like to insert something, you can go to graphics. You can use icons. And you can search the icons too, that's pretty cool. So if I wanted to put money in here, I could type that in and then put a dollar bill in. And then this is just like you would for any other program, whether it be Google Drive, PowerPoint, or anything else you've really used. So as we scroll down here, there would be other things you would do to tweak your infographic as to how you like it. And you have to select a block for it. All you need to do is click to select, and then you can tweak and type as you wish. A couple other items to consider here. If you'd like to draw a shape on your infographic, you can do that by clicking the shapes and lines. Photos, you can upload photos or use the photos that are present here. If you plan on uploading, click the Uploads button, select an image from your computer. I made my course syllabus on here, so that's why there's some pictures of me. But let's say you save a couple pictures of some of your barons. You can pick an image from your computer, and it'll give you the general pop-up, and you can go from there once mine loads. There we go. Let's say I want to put a picture of Andrew Carnegie on it. It would upload it to there, and then all you'd need to do is click drag it over. And then you would click the block you want the picture to be in and resize as needed. A couple other quick things to consider here. If you want to change the background, you have the option to. Please don't make it like a crazy striped one. That would make it pretty hard to read, and I don't want it to be hard to read. I want it to be nice and clear so you get all the points you deserve. There's text. If you want to add more text, same method. It's super easy. Tools, charts and maps. You don't really need to use those, but they're there just in case. And then there's also the option to import a survey, which we're not going to do. So let's say that I've finished my infographic here. I need to start by making sure it is named. And I'm going to call it Carnegie Robber Baron. And it's renamed. To save, all you got to do is click the Save button, and then it's saved to your Piktochart account. Because you'll be working in Piktochart for today and tomorrow, I'd really recommend you hit that Save button and make sure you know how to get back in tomorrow to finish your project up. Okay? When you're finished with your project, which will happen tomorrow, you're going to go ahead and click the Download button. Make sure it says Original PNG. That's off. We don't need to worry about that one. Click Download as .png. It's currently downloading. And then once it's downloaded, you can save it to your computer. I'd recommend saving it in like your My Documents or My Pictures, just to make it super easy to find. And then in tomorrow's lesson, once you've finished your infographic, you can upload it to the Dropbox there, or upload it to your Google Drive and share the link with me. Okay? So this concludes my basic tutorial about how to get around Piktochart. If you need my help with anything, guys, please contact me, okay? You got this.